Hello my precious cinnamon rolls, my name is Fofo, and I'm taking a break from Case Animatronics because I wanted to do a let's play of Hellblade, Senuas Sacrifice while it was still fresh and relevant, particularly because it's rather important to me because the main character has psychosis, and I have a psychotic illness myself, and I haven't seen anybody doing a let's play of the game from the perspective of someone who has been through the same experience, possibly because a lot of people would find that disturbing. I'm also going into this game blind, so I don't know exactly what I can warn for in content warning. We do know that because the character is psychotic and experiences psychosis throughout the game, that there's probably going to be auditory hallucinations at least. There may be other things that involve unreality. There's probably going to be quite a lot of violence. And generally unpleasantness. I will put a general content warning for every individual video in the Let's Play in the description after I've played it. So I suggest you read the description fully before going any further, and as always, exercise your own discretion. So this was a game where the main character is a Celt, and it's set in Viking land, as far as I know. So here we go. I will be coming back to Case Animatronics. I'm not abandoning it. I just wanted to do this now. And my own experience of psychosis is I had a psychotic episode about 9 years ago. Which stemmed from depression. The common misconception is that everyone with psychosis has either schizophrenia or bipolar disorder, but there's actually far more things you can have, and I don't have either of those, as far as I know.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
Whoa. I think that, yeah, that's a skull.
It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming.
Oh, there's a longboat.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
I can tell you that her hair is not historically accurate. Celt hair did not look like that.
Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
That's the underworld in Norse mythology.
Turn back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see?
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back, go back.
So far, this is actually less horrible than like having psychosis. I've not
See
had.
them react to them to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
I'm trying not to move the camera too much because I know there'll be a bit seasickness with this kind of. It's not quite fixed, but you can move it.
You might think she's
can't
brave
move it
to go
that
on
far.
this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Looks like we're at the shore. What's this thing on her waist? But the other thing is obviously a skull wrapped up. What's this bronze thing? Round bronze thing. A mirror, maybe? I don't know. I'm not controlling her.
What is she looking at?
Can't move the camera now.
What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Oh.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
So I already have a theory that this voice is part of Senua's personality. Like, it's a common misconception that psychosis and schizophrenia are split personality disorder. They're not. But you can experience where you hear different voices and you can separate them out.
Take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
You can separate them out into like different people, but they're not real. Oh, that's right. That's how we do it. Okay. Well, that's a rune of some kind.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. you must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Okay. I've forgotten an awful lot about Norse mythology. Even though she's not Norse. So yeah, I think the narrator is actually Senua herself, just speaking about herself in the third person. Uh-huh. Oh dear. I would, but I don't know which is the run button. There we go.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Can I take the cord? I guess not.
Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Oh, I think she's trying to get her whoever this is back from the afterlife, underworld, whatever. I said he, didn't I?
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
Oh, she's got one of those brooches. I think they're often called Tara brooches, but I think they're not specific to Ireland. Okay, so she's trying to get Dillian back from the underworld.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. His soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too.
Very pretty.
But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
This game was only 12 gigabytes, so it's probably not very long. I know it's not very long anyway, but it's very pretty. I guess I'm gonna go this way. So not on these. I don't know if these are the autosave things or not. Or if they're
The
just...
Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
What's she waiting for?
Do you know where you are?
Why did she do that?
She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Oh yes, I recognise that rune. I don't know its name. I used to.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar. An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
So, because our main character has psychosis, there's no real way to know exactly how much of this, what's going on, is what's actually happening,
Mind's eye.
and what is a hallucination.
Open the gate.
Oh, right, whoops. So we have to find a rune that matches that rune, okay. I can recognise some of these runes, but I'm not. God, this is harder than I thought it would be. Is that it? Oh, all we have to do is. No, we don't. I am getting so confused right now. We have to lay it over the right rune, but it's not the actual one on the door. That would be too easy. If I'm missing something here. Oh, okay. I know he's not real. This is really confusing me. Oh, jeez. Is this making anyone else nauseous? Okay, what we're supposed to do is recognize that the glyph is here in the wall, but there was no indication that that's what we're supposed to do. So, because it seemed like we were supposed to find that rune within the patterns here. So, and then it seemed to disappear when. So now I feel stupid. But also, again, part of psychosis is being convinced there are patterns, where there aren't any. It's obviously the right place, but it's still not working. Okay, that's telling me it's too far away, I think. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to touch it. No? Okay. When did that... What? I don't understand why this isn't working.
You'll find it. You'll never find it. Give up now. It's a secret.
Look towards the
Oh, right. Again, a button prompt. There was no indication for. Okay.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It worked.
Okay, finally.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Pretty.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Yep, and it's not like there's antipsychotic medication in this time period.
It's the same with
Maybe some
heights.
plants that could help. But,
You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that little step. You can't just wish things away.
oh, there's one of these.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
In Norse mythology, Hel or Hela is a normal woman. It's half a normal woman and half a rotting corpse. Which half it is sometimes up to artist's interpretation. It's usually the below the waist is the corpse, but I've also seen representation where she was like split down the middle. So the left side was
Is that the face
alive
of
and the
Hela herself?
right side was dead.
The half-rotten goddess that walks over
Oh,
Helheim.
what did I just say?
Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
That red thing on the wall. Secretary Skellion.
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Uh-oh, here come... This is the corruption. Oh dear. Oh, right, don't touch hell. Get it. I read about this. The corruption. Uh-oh. I have no idea how to do this. Tutorial. Okay. Interesting that they seem to be wearing... Whoa! Which is the... That's the... Okay, that's block. Right. Let's dodge. Oh! Oh. Definitely need a big body horror warning on this one. Oh! Oh! No, no! Ooh, ooh. That one! Right. I'm getting my bumpers and triggers mixed up because I'm panicking. Ooh! Quite badass. Oop! Shit. Didn't see him. Shadows. How do you fight something with no substance? Oh dear. I think we might be supposed to lose here.
Behind you!
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Scripted. Oh dear. Oh look, the floor is melting. Well, maybe it's not. Did she just die? Okay.
A vision of what's to come.
Oh, okay.
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Oh dear.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Whether or not this is true or not has been debated by various video game critics. And so there's some people saying that there is permadeath in the game, some people saying that it isn't, some people say it depends on which bit of the game you're in, so I don't know what's going to happen there. I'll try not to die, basically.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the
that's
gate
what the
to
thing open doors
Helheim
was.
and enter the land of the dead.
Okay, I'm going to end my first episode here.